So 2023 is coming to an end because today is 28th of December. Literally 3 days to the end of the year. And guess what? This year has been the toughest, hardest, and should I say the most blessed year of my life. It might be, or it is actually, because in this year, it's the year I've had the most mental breakdowns. The most mental breakdowns. I've been anxious the most in this year 2023. I've been depressed. Like I have hated everything and anything in this year because I kind of lost sight of my purpose in life. You know, like we live, but everyone has a purpose in life, and when you lose sight of it, you kind of feel like you're lost. And that has been me ever since the start of this year 2023. I wanted to find that missing piece in my life, because I've always lived like there is something missing in my life. In fact, I've not been living. I've been just existing, because the past years of my life don't really count. Don't really count. But I count them because they add up to my current age. But they don't really count because more or less, I have I hardly have any memories to cherish or remember. You get it? So those years of my life, I will call them the learning years, if I might, because I've had a lot of experiences. I've gained a lot of experiences. Basically, this year, most importantly, 2023, it has taught me all. I mean, not all, because I'm still learning. I'm an everyday learner. I always keep a beginner's mind to learn. But this year has taught me, should I call them the basics of life? I've learned a lot about life in 2023. I have hit the hand of the Lord in 2023. I have, whatever, I've been at the bottom several times in this year. I've been church mouse broke. Is that I've been broke, like real broke without a penny, several times this year. This year has taught me a lot. It has been the toughest, most anxious, and most depressing year. And of course, it has been a blessing because I've learned from every situation I've been through. I have learned a lot. And for these experiences I've had in 2023, 2023 is now the best year in my life because I kind of got to know who I really are, who I really am, the stronger side of me. 2023, I will always live to remember this year. It has taught me a lot. It hasn't been easy, because some things I had to see, I had to do a trial and error. I had nothing, I kind of was alone. I kind of felt alone. I couldn't seek for of course I sought for knowledge, but on the internet I had to seek knowledge. The internet is not that organized that if you search for something, you'll get that very thing you're searching for. It will give you suggestions. It's up to you to look through them all until you get the answer you're looking for. So that has been me. I've sought for knowledge. That's all I can say. And trust me, it has paid off. It has been painful. I can't lie. Painful. But it's paying off because lately I'm kind of improving. My life is getting better. Like I'm kind of getting my feedback. You know, I'm getting better. So I'm grateful for that because many people don't get the chance to prove to themselves. You know, a lot are given things on a silver plate. They inherit things. They are given chances by friends, family. You know, but I fought my way up from zero to up to where I am because I'm not bad. I'm not like Silly B. That's what I can say. I'm not. What should I say? But the thing is, I hope for me, I know a lot of guys are going through this, and they don't know. They don't really know how to how to kind of go about this. But my sincere reply or my answer to this: find yourself, look within, not outside. Rediscover yourself. Self-mastery is the key to anything. Because I've always had friends, I've always been around friends, but still felt lonely. You know, the kind when you are around a lot of people, but still you feel you are like you are alone. But there are a lot of they are there. You are with a lot of guys, homeboys, but you feel like you are alone. You feel lonely among people. That was me. But ever since I learned to kind of make peace with myself, to kind of enjoy my own company, things are turning like things are improving, things are turning up better, you know. So I think everyone should get this chance to rediscover themselves, to find their true passion is. Because we work jobs, we earn, yes, we earn money, but we don't enjoy any, like we don't really enjoy our life. We don't really live. We exist, but we don't live. There's no life in the years we have. And a lot have money, they are working good jobs, but they hate the job, but they are afraid to quit and start up what they like, or to start a side business, like along what their passion is. They are afraid. And guess what? I call that a comfort zone. They are comfortable. They are comfortable where they are. Or they are scared to live. Some are comfortable and don't know that they are in a comfort zone. And some are in a comfort zone and they know, but they're scared. They're afraid to leave. They're afraid to start over again. And they don't really get the chance to prove themselves to themselves. The chance I got, and I know there are a lot of guys that got the same chance and used it, you know. So that's it, guys. For me, I looked within because there's some book I read. Of course, I used to hate reading, and I didn't know that I was also hating knowledge. Because if you hate reading, how will you know? How will you learn? How things? Because nothing is new. There is no challenge that is new on this planet. Everything has been lived and experienced, and the knowledge is in the books. And if you hate reading, just like I was, you're hating knowledge. You are comfortable with what you know. You think you know it all, which is not the case. And the more I've read, the more I've sought knowledge, the more I have got knowledge, and the more I've come to understand that I know nothing. I need to learn more. The more I learn, the more I know that I don't like. The more I learn, the more I have come to know that I have to know more. Hope you get that. Hope you get the thing. The more I have learned, the more I have sought knowledge, the more I have come to know that I knew nothing completely. Though I thought I knew a lot about life, but not really. And I know a lot of people are in these, should I call should I call them shoes? Yeah, they live the life I lived. They think they know all about life, and that's stopping them from seeking knowledge. So back to the thing, I read the book towards the monk saw this Ferrari. I, I, I really don't know how this book hooked me up to reading it, because for me I used to hate reading books. That's on record, and I know myself. I used to hate reading books, but I was through the internet. Of course, I was on Instagram. No, I was on Pinterest, and I saw a guy talking about this book. Now, and I was like, let me just download the PDF and see. And I downloaded the PDF, but the moment I started reading the book, the more I was kind of attached to the book. Something was kind of telling me to read more, to know more what happened next, what happened, you know. So I was hooked up with this book. I read it to the end. I remember I've now read it 3 times, from beginning to end. And every time I read it, something new clicks in my mind. My mind is opened up to something new, as if I never read it the first time. But I've read it 3 times, and I'm hoping to reread it the 4th time, because every time I realized that every time I read a book and get done with it, and when I repeat it, there is something I take from the book that I didn't see in the first place when I was reading. I was kind of blind to that thing the first time, I don't know. But every time I read something and repeat it, something clicks in my mind. I don't know if it's the case with you guys. You can tell me in the comment section. Because yeah, this book is not that long. It's around 300 pages. And the pages are small. And it's fun to read this book. Yeah, that book changed my life. I always thought that the world is kind of physical, you know. The world is outward. Like if you want happiness, you have to seek outside you. If you want something, you have to seek outside you. And this book, like, taught me the other side, the other perspective of life. That whatever you want is within. Like the creator created us, should I call it self-contained? Whatever you seek is within you. You just have to look within. You just have to master yourself and to manifest it physically in the physical realm, because life is spiritual, and I used to wonder that thing, that life is spiritual. I wasn't that a believer, of course. Maybe that was the case, but this book, like, opened my eyes to new perspective of life. Until now, my life changed after reading this book. I still have it on my phone, of course, and I'm planning to buy the physical thing, the physical book, and read it again, the physical book, because I've been reading on phone, you know. Yeah. So I guess that's it. Maybe everyone is different, but I think most of the problems we face in life are due to the fact that we don't really know ourselves. We are kind of programmed to think outside ourselves. We are kind of programmed to seek outside instead of looking within, seeking within, you know. Anyway, that's my thought on this, on my take. But I'm open to knowledge. I'm open to learn anything. I can't say I know it all. I might be making mistakes here already. Yeah, I'm open to knowledge. You can teach me what you know. That will be good. Because that's, should I call it, the essence of life. We learn, we teach. We learn, we teach. So that's it. Maybe that's what I learned. And I thought I should share it with you. maybe to teach someone new, because no one knows. I mean, someone might be there not knowing anything about life, you know. So maybe I'm teaching someone, but I'm open to be taught by anyone, you know. So that's it, guys. See you then. Peace and love.